Good morning, everybody. Or more like almost 1 in the afternoon, but that's okay. And it's snowing. And Tug's getting snowed on because he wants to be outside.
It's not snow, it's your dandruff. You know it has horrible dandruff.
I do not.
Yeah, that's your dandruff flake still falling.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
It looks yucky out there.
Oh yeah, when you're out there shaking your head to get dandruff off.
Oh.
Hogging my door, are you?
Yeah?
Yeah? Door hog?
There you go.
You know the door hog. That's supposed to be my job.
What?
Hog the door.
Well, you're actually supposed to go outside, but you don't.
I know you're supposed to go outside.
Yep, blow it out the door so I don't have to smell it.
The day that you paid me to go outside, and I'll do it.
I could give you a penny out of Pikachu.
No, well, that'll buy me to do this right here. That's it.
To do what?
Just this. That's one thing they'll pay for.
Hey, Tug!
They don't pay me to lift my hand all the way up and lift the middle finger.
Yes?
And I know you just laid around out there. I know you didn't go to the bathroom.
Boy, are you a mess. You better lay next to the stove and thaw out. You want your food? You hear the cats eat, so you want food, right?
Yep, he's the only one I didn't feed yet. I already fed the pussies. Now the hot dog needs to be fed.
Alright, let's go get his food. Oh, it'll help if I got the bowl first. I'm not going to move it in my hands. Feeding the dog, feeding the dog.
You need to go out and feed the chickens, Matt.
No. They're dog food. Are you all happy? You want this?
Yeah, you want some, hon?
There you go.
Hey, hon, you want a great big old
Go
bowl
ahead,
of dog
eat.
food?
No. Eat, Tug. Eat it.
He's like, no, I'll just sit here and whine and fucking show my front teeth at you.
I'll act like you didn't feed me, even though you did. Lunchtime for Tiger again. This one is tuna and egg. Hopefully she'll start filling out soon, because she feels really bony, and her sides are sunk in. And that's just something that happens with nursing animals, because when I raised rats, the poor mother rats were all skinny too until the babies were weaned. So we have to give her extra until this is over with, which should be really soon. We never did hear back from that woman on the 2 kittens, though, so I think her husband said no, or she changed her mind or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I saw the ads up, and I'm still trying. And I'm going to have my lunch here. It's pretty... I don't know if I've had this one before, but I'm sure it'll be pretty good. 300 calories. Not too bad. And there's not Sammy. And there's Sammy. We haven't named any of these other kittens because they're going to be belonging to somebody else and they'll get their names. So that's not Sammy. And that's Sammy. And then there's the gray girl, which I'm not sure which one is the gray girl. This is the gray girl. And then the others are gray boys, and of course this is Dottie. And she's mine. And then Tiger with all her food. So when this is said and done, we'll have 3 cats and 1 dog. Are you happy, Tiger? Is that good?
No guy just drove by.
Also no mail today?
I don't know where I'm sitting. I don't know if he stopped at the mailbox or not.
Oh, I guess I can check.
I just seen his car drive by.
Huh. And of course, Skyrim. I'm still surprised by it. I never thought that he would even like video games, let alone get wrapped up in one like this. But I think it's pretty cool. Wow! See this big tall thing of bricks? That little bitty kitty crawled all the way up there. You guys are getting pretty strong, aren't you? Aww. I'll take you out to check the mail in this winter wonderland. I know I'm probably wasting my time coming out here to check the mail because I have a feeling today we didn't get anything. I just have that feeling, but who knows. Here's the cars covered in snow. Car 1, car 2, car 3 that never gets driven because it has no tires on it. I don't know, it's kind of pretty out here with the snow. Yeah, it looks like the mail went. There's tracks. They wouldn't be right up to the mailbox like that if there wasn't. And looks like garbage. Newspapers. Oh, and something for Don. Big deal. I wanted Christmas presents, but well, we're in the YouTube gift exchange on Jessica Hatch's Facebook group for YouTube, so I am expecting a package from that. Our recipient already got his, so we're waiting for that, but I did get an email from Elfster saying it would be the 23rd that it showed up, so I'm not expecting that yet. And there's a smoke coming out of the chimney. Oh, I never explained to you guys why this stuff is on the house. There was black mold here that Don had to take out. And there's one hell of a story here. You see how this wood is lined up with the chimney? Well, he said that, I don't know how many years ago, but that the stovepipe started on fire and started to burn the trailer down. So he had to grab the stovepipe, literally kick a hole through the wall and throw it outside. And then he had to patch it. So he saved the house just in time, because if he wasn't here, it just would have burned down. And that would have been the end of it. But I told him that if we ever came into a little money or whatever, it would be good to put siding on the house, because then you wouldn't see these patches on the house anymore that look really weird. This is as far as I came on the potholder so far. It's almost done. Almost matches up with this one. I only have that far to go. And then I have to turn around and make another one and then put them together. And I found the feather duster, so I dusted everything and cleaned it up. I pulled the shelf down and cleaned it. And I moved some stuff. I moved all the stuff down to this end because it's too hot on that end by the wood stove. That's all kind of cramped up, but in the summer I'll be able to spread it out again. The RFSJ Dragon is more safe now. And some of the stuff I put up there, so it's definitely away from the wood stove. And my red cactus died a while back, so I threw it away. But I still have my yellow one. And there's a couple more things that were over there by the stove. The stove just gets way too hot to have stuff sitting by it. The stuff that's on the other half of the shelf is still a little too close, but there's nothing we can do about it. Nowhere else to put it.
Well, I've always took the shelf down during the winter time. That's what I used to always do.
Well, but where are we going to put that stuff if you take the shelf down?
In garbage bags and take it to the dump.
No! You're not throwing the RFSJ Dragon in the garbage. The other stuff is yours, but the dragon is mine.
Well, 3 of the things up on the shelf was my mom's.
Yeah, you don't want to throw that away. And I'm going to ride the bike after I finish my cup of coffee and edit what I have so far. And then I'm going to make dinner, which is going to be rice with turkey burger and spaghetti sauce and onions and whatever.
So basically Spanish rice.
Kind of, but it's spaghetti sauce, not tomatoes and stuff.
Well, it's still the same thing.
Not really. When you use spaghetti, I think when you use spaghetti sauce, there's a different flavor.
It's basically all made the same way.
Yeah, but there's a little different flavor when you use spaghetti sauce. It's basically spaghetti with rice instead of spaghetti.
Alright, well then everybody should leave comments on what they think it is then.
Well, alright then. Go ahead, guys.
See what everybody has to say.
Start the great debate.
Yep. Me, I say Spanish rice.
And as always, ball o' kitties.
Ball of pussy.
And I brushed Tug, and he's out there just hanging out, all soft. Tug. Tug. Pick up your ears.
Get him, Tug.
Oh. Here he comes. But he likes to be outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is. He likes to spend time outside. I put him out there and he started rolling around in the snow. So he likes snow, I guess.
Oops.
Oh, I thought you didn't know that you were being stared at.
Yeah. That's why I said oops.
Whatever. So I didn't tell you guys the story about this patch on the wall here, right? So let him tell you.
Back when the wood stove was originally put in here, the chimney piping went through the wall, but it was put in, insulated piping and stuff. But the person that had cut out the old drywall around the piping didn't cut it back far enough, and the paper caught fire, and it created a fire inside the wall. And so I had to physically throw my whole entire body through the wall right here, rip out the whole entire wall to be able to get the fire put out, because I couldn't get into it otherwise.
Yeah, so that's why there's a patch of drywall in here and a patch of what, plywood or whatever?
Treated plywood on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside of the house. So I know you guys probably saw that in some of our earlier vlogs when we were filming outside and probably wondered, well, what's wrong with the side of the house? Well, now you know. And now he has the wood stove, the stovepipe going up like that instead of through the wall.
Oh yeah. And then of course on the back corner was because it was all black mold and all that had to get ripped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But right where the window is back there, that tall window, that was originally where the water heater sat at, and it was a trap door from the outside that you had to go into to be able to get into the water heater. Because along that whole entire wall was nothing but closets through there, and I ripped all the closets out, patched the floor through there, because the floor through there had black mold, the walls had black mold. I had to put new studs in, and the only way you can get rid of black mold is to rip out all the old wood and put all new in, because the black mold will get right into the pores of the wood and you can't never get rid of it.
Huh.
And there's only one way of getting rid of it is by getting rid of all the old and replacing it with all new.
Yeah, because black mold will poison you and kill you, won't it?
It can kill you over time.
Yeah.
It's not like it'll kill you overnight, but you'll start off being sick all the time.
Yeah.
And then the wall that between the bedroom and the bathroom, all that whole wall had to get ripped out too because of black mold. And then the bathroom floor, that was just so badly rotted out that it had to get ripped down to the floor joists, and the bathroom had to be totally gutted out and redone. And I'd say the floors in this house, I'd say probably quarter to 1/3 of them are all brand new floors.
Yeah, so you've done a lot of work on this house.
Yeah. Well, when we first bought it, should have had a bulldozer driven in one end and out the other. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, well, you should be proud of yourself, because now it's livable, and it was because of all your work.
Well, I know out here, you couldn't even hardly walk around out here without worrying about falling through the floor.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
Yeah, you did a good job.
For somebody that don't know what the hell they're doing, right?
Oh, whatever. You know what you're doing.
No, you gotta play fucking stupid, because if you don't, you know what happens?
What?
Everybody wants you to do shit for them.
Oh, well.
So you gotta play stupid.
Yeah.
Just keep the knowledge for yourself.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea to me. Here's the beginning of dinner. Turkey burger and onions with lots of spices like oregano and parsley, garlic, onion, Italian spice, salt, pepper. You know, all those kinds of things that make it Italian. And then I'm going to put the spaghetti sauce in it. And I'm going to put instant rice in it and let that all cook together so that the spaghetti sauce absorbs into the rice and it tastes really good. And that'll be dinner. And she's still constantly begging for food, even though I just filled that bowl all up with whole milk for her. So hopefully this can end soon. But we never did hear back from that woman, so I guess she changed her mind. And as always,
Nope. You declare, just talking smack.
no,
Yeah,
you got a kitten on your chainsaw.
What?
There was a kitten on your chainsaw.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And I just got done riding the bike. And I have to go to bed in less than an hour. So I'm going to eat dinner and then I have to go to bed. And he'll just keep playing World of Warcraft. Skyrim all night long or whatever he wants to do. And I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning as always and go to work. So my days are really short when I have to open, but that's just how it goes. So we're going to say goodnight, and we hope that you enjoyed the video, and you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a great night. Say goodnight.
Morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Good morning.